National Cricket Stadium, of course, in St. George, it's Grenada. The Dream 11 Spice 10-10. This, of course, we're into the second season, and soon the umpires are going to be going out, which should signal the commencement of the final match in today's lineup. 3 matches on today. And we had early on Nutmeg Warriors against Cinnamon Pacers. Ginger Generals came up against Bayleaf Blasters, and the tide was turned. The Ginger Generals won that one quite convincingly, and they lost it yesterday. And now at 2:30, so we're on schedule here now. The time is just about 25 minutes after 2 o'clock, so it looks very much that we might be on schedule. And even if we do get off to a late start, it would not be very late at all. So the Saffron Strikers, they're supposed to be coming up against the Clove Challengers. And Clove Challengers, John Eugene, they would need to do something at least respectable today to get off the mark.
Yes, Stevenson. Close strikers really need to get off the mark today, losing the previous 4 games, and Coach Telford and manager Richardson must really get the guys going to see if we could get a first victory under the belt.
All right, so let's go across and see what the toss says, and then we will be getting ready, of course, to showcase this match.
Match number 16, Clove Challengers versus Saffron Strikers. With me is Carl Felix, match referee, Ryan John, captain of Saffron Strikers, and Ronald T10, captain of Clove Challengers. The match referee, Carl Felix, has the toss. Ryan John, the captain of Saffron, going to spin.
It's a tail.
It's a tail. Clove Challengers, Ronald Etienne. Saffron Strikers, you have won the toss. What will be your decision?
We're going to bowl first.
Any particular reason why you think you want to bowl first today?
We're definitely backing our bowlers to get the batsmen under 100. We've been doing that quite well for the tournament thus far, so continue on good momentum.
Well, you have done well so far. Just coming off a loss in your last game, and you would be hoping to win this encounter today.
Definitely, we're trying to win every game that we play. You know how cricket goes. You don't win everything, but you definitely try your best to come out on top every time.
Okay, finally, your assessment of the wicket.
Well, to be honest, I've watched the first couple of games. It's basically it looks two-paced, but hopefully we can restrict them under 100 and try to score that runs.
Okay, all the best to you.
Thank you.
Ronald Etienne, you have lost this. So what would you have done if you have won the toss?
We'd have done the same thing that he done. We'd have 2 ball first. So it's basically because we have lost the 3 games batting first, so we might have just tried something different. But having said that, we have to bat, so we have to go out there and give a good display for ourselves.
Okay, you have lost your 3 games. What were some of the things that you think you have done wrong that would have caused you to lose the 3 games that you have played?
I just think basically guys panicking too quick, not playing specifically to team plans and stuff like that. But having said that, that's history. We already lost, so we have to come and bounce back here today.
Okay, you have any specific plan going into this 3rd game now that you have lost 3 games and you want to turn things around? Any particular plan you have going into this one?
We have plans, but not plans that I wish to mention now because I think it's live. So basically, I don't want to let the cat out of the bags, but we have some plans in store.
Okay, all the best to you as you go into this 3rd game today.
All right, thanks, cheers.
So Saffron Strikers, having won the toss, they've decided to go out onto the field. They will be fielding first. Now, down there in the huddle, just in front of the players' pavilion, and they're obviously admonishing and encouraging one another as they are in the huddle. What might they be saying to each other there? And Clove Strikers, what should be their mindset going in to bat first, John?
Yeah, first of all, I think Saffron Strikers winning the toss and with no hesitation putting in the Clove challengers with the bowling attack of the Saffron Strikers, Narius Martin and Josh Thomas and Ryan
John.
John. No surprise there. And I think the Saffron Strikers looking to, to bowl out the Clover or restrict them to a very low total and in reply, try and to overhaul the target. But I think Clove, they really have to come good. They would have to change the game plan. They would have to do different things and try the best to win one.
Well, let's give you the Saffron Strikers. The Ryan John, Javon Andrew, of course the wicket keeper, Kemp Charles, Hiron Campbell, Dylan Douglas, Nicobe John, Mikel Joseph, Lyndon Lawrence, Lavon Lewis, Darius Martin, and Josh Thomas. Clove challengers, skippered of course by Ronald Aitken. You heard from him just a while ago. Ricky Alexander is the wicketkeeper. Teddy Bishop, who is short of runs. Cyprian Forsyth, also short of runs. Junior Henry, Imran Joseph, Dennis Naharan, Daron Ned, Jeron Noel, Casimir Thomas, and Tyrone Charles. So that's the lineup for the Clove Challengers. As the players have made their way out there, the umpires are already out. And today's match, Strikers versus Challengers, that's Saffron Strikers versus Clove Challengers. Umpires Butler and Davis, they're out there in the middle. And in just maybe about a minute and a half, so we should be having our first ball as the opening pair for the Clove Challengers out there in the middle.
Yes, Stevenson, Junior Henry, and Teddy Bishop out in the middle, and both of them would be looking for a decent score today. They have not set the place alight in this tournament at all, and we know that both of them have the ability to come good, and they're hoping that today will be the day.
Well, it better be the day, not only for their own personal good, but of course the team itself, because the team needs to put itself on the map. I mean, on the point map. So, shortly we'll be having the first ball as both Bishop and Henry, as we said, obviously would want to get the Clove Challengers off to a good start. It's important that they get off to a very good start. So the umpire has just waved to the scorers just to confirm that they are ready, as Darius Martin, of course, will be bowling from the northern or Darbo end of the ground, and he'll be preparing to bowl to Henry, Junior Henry. Teddy Bishop at the non-striker's end, and he'll be bowling to sort of fly slip, backward point, cover, extra cover mid-off. So he's got a pretty packed offside field. On the outside there is a mid-on, straightish mid-wicket, deep square leg, and a man right back on the long leg boundary. So it's going to be Martin who's going to move in to bowl to Henry. Here he goes. Moves in now, passes the umpire and is there, bowls to Henry. Henry gets a wayward delivery down the leg side, immediately confirmed as a wide. Andrew having to move across to his left, collects the ball. So Clove Challengers, they're off and running by an extra. So one wide ball sinking way down the leg side. He certainly didn't get his readers right.
Yes, Darius Martin looking maybe for a little too much pace early up and just throwing the ball down the leg side, and the wicketkeeper collecting way over his left shoulder.
Got a decent build for a fast bowler too. He's athletic. He is tall, so that augurs his physique. He moves in again there now and bowls to Henry. Henry gets a no ball signaled by the umpire, guilty of overstepping. Oh, that's not what you want to start with. And another extra on the total on the board. So 2 runs already on the board, but they came off 2 illegal deliveries. Henry didn't have to play at either of them. So this time he's guilty of overstepping. So it's going to be a free hit as Henry once more would move into, will face up to Martin. Here is Martin to Henry. Henry is turning that down to the fine leg area. Will it go all the way? No. Kick back just inside and they won't come back for the second run. Let's see what the umpire would say. He did, in fact, get inside the line and sought to scoop that down to fine leg. The intention wasn't bad, really, because there was no danger, seeing that it was indeed a free hit. And so Junior Henry's off the mark. He's gone to 1, and the total has gone to 3 without loss.
Yes, Junior Henry just looking to paddle this one over fine leg or close to backward square, and only succeeded in getting 1 run. A good some good footwork there down on the boundary by Josh Thomas.
He did a good job, didn't he? Here once more is Martin. This time is in to bowl to Teddy Bishop. Bishop is playing a forcing drive off the back foot that hits it very hard into the ground. Didn't really come off with the sweet timing of the bat. Took more the bottom portion. Climbed on top of the ball, yes, but rather than having a flowing drive, hit it hard into the ground and it went out to square cover. Total remains on 3 without loss. So Martin guilty of a couple of wides, and then of course one that was deemed a no ball, moves in once more to bowl to Bishop, who to this delivery is making room outside the leg stump and gets a bouncer. Well, the umpire says it's a no ball. He says that's a no ball, and well, he's not very happy about that at all, is Martin. So this is the second free hit that we're going to have in the first over, and that ball really climbed. You can see Andrew there as the keeper having to. He's not a short man, but he really had to jump to pluck that one out of the air. Here is Martin once more in now and bowls to Bishop. Bishop gets a slower delivery. Oh, he's dropped it. Came back to him very hard, and well, it's not the kind of catch that he should not have taken. But Bishop was looking to hit that maybe back past the bowler, and on his follow through, it came back at him. And let's look at it on the replay. Yes. Oh, he should have taken the catch.
But it was a free hit, huh? Remember?
Yeah, that's right. Oh, thank you for reminding me.
Yeah,
it was a free. It would not have mattered anyway.
Yes.
But in my opinion, you still got to take them.
Yes.
Because when they come authentically, then you may drop them. Please take them when they come. Here once more is Martin in now and bowls, and a delivery that is wide outside your stump. This is a very up and down over here by Martin. So confirmed as a wide. It's now gone to 6. Now Bishop is 1, Henry is 1, but the total is 6 without loss. So we got 4 extras in.
Yes, a very ordinary over there by Darius Martin, losing control both in line and length.
Certainly has. So here once more is Martin. He's got a long over. This is going to be a brutally long over. Change in the field. The deep mid wickets is going to come a little bit across to his right by about 15 yards. As here once more to his left, I beg your pardon, moves in. Is Martin bowls outside the arm stump, pulls, and they will get a single. The ball going out to just to the left of the square leg umpire. I don't think he really cued that well. And even if he did, there was a man down on the deep mid-wicket boundary. It would have gone maybe straight to him. So 1 more to the total, which has now gone on to 7. Still 2 legal deliveries remaining in this over. And they'll want to capitalize on that. Maybe after the first over, there should be 10 without loss. Here once was Martin in now and bowls to Bishop. Bishop is lifting that fine shot. Fine shot, 4 runs. There's no way Ranjan is going to cut that off. It was a slow delivery, and he waited on it, got to the pitch of it. And what I love about the shot is that he tried to hit it as straight as possible. Look at how well he hit it. Straight over the bowler's head. And he didn't bother to move because he knew that it was going to be 4. So 4 more to the total. Bishop has gone out to 5, and the total has gone to 11 without loss. Nice shot, really nice. As is Martin again with a few stuttering steps now begins to lengthen and strengthen those strides. He's passing the umpire on both to Bishop. Bishop is looking to play the ball inside out, and but was making a little bit of room outside the leg stump. And the bowler saw him coming, followed him, and bowled it slower too. Didn't manage, couldn't really make contact with the ball. Went behind him, behind the stumps, and Andrew collecting. So that completes the over. A rather interesting, eventful one there from the context that there were a couple of free hits there. So 11 without loss, 2 to Henry will be taking strike, and Bishop is 5.
Yes, Martin not quite happy with a number of issues there. He's run up and the umpire's call, and you could see him waving his hand and making gestures. But in the end, quite an eventful over. Luckily for him, the free hits didn't go for many more, and the Clove Challenge is off to a decent start.
Yes, off to a decent start. The 11 runs coming off the first. As here is going to be it's going to be Josh Thomas who will move in to bowl to Henry. Here he is, and bowls, and Henry is getting inside the line, tucks that down to the deep backward square position, would get a comfortable single. Thought he handled it very well. The return comes in. So 1 more to Henry, who is now gone on to 3, and the total is pushed on to 5. Sorry, Bishop is on 5, I beg your pardon. The total has gone to 12 without loss. Welcome to Refill Crony.
Good afternoon, Stephen, sir.
As here once more is Teddy Bishop taking strike from Josh Thomas, and he's off the back foot and cuts well. That's going to go into the boundary for 4. Outside the off stump, he gave him width. He freed his arms very well, Teddy Bishop, and he spanked it over the backward bound, maybe down more so to a third man. 4 runs. He's now gone on to 9. The total has gone to 16 without loss. So Clove challengers, Rafael, they've gotten off to a good start.
Yes, and a good shot by Bishop there. As you said, he was given room. It was short outside the off stump, and he got on top of it and really hit it nicely over backward point. Safe shot for 4.
Thomas to Bishop, and he's off the back foot, pushes the ball out to extra cover. Played that very well. Got on top of the bunks of the ball. He's a tall man, remember, and pushed it out to a short extra cover, and there was just a single. So total has gone now to 17 without loss, and Bishop has now gone on to 10, brings Henry, who's on 3, into strike. The current run rate being 11.33. Would they continue to have that healthy run rate? That'll be interesting, as it's once more Thomas in and bowls to Henry. Henry is hitting that. Nice shot. That's going to go into the boundary. It does now, and that's 4 runs. Beautiful. Hit that to the left of the mid-off fielder, which was kind of wide. So between that cover and extra cover area, and it went down to the boundary for 4. Nobody was able to cut that off, and the futile race up of one player after the ball just to retrieve it, really. So that's a good shot by Henry, who's gone on to 7. It's 21 without loss.
Yeah, and over pitch delivery bowled by Thomas D, and it was given the right treatment, and Henry hitting it and true extra cover between the mid-off and the cover fielder with no danger, and it went down to the boundary for 4.
Absolutely beautiful, really was. Henry is gone to 7, 21 without loss. As here once more is Josh Thomas in now and bowls to Henry. Henry is hitting that out to the cover area, and the catch has been taken. So, well, he probably went for one too many, didn't really get over the ball, and the catch has taken that cover. He's coming forward. Look, that ball is rising on him, and he's trying to hit it on the up and opening the face of the bat in the process. And so there he goes, caught there at cover, and so they've lost the first wicket with Henry going, caught by Lyndon Lawrence, who is not behind the stumps today, of the bowling of Josh Thomas for 7. It's 21 for 1, 21 for 1, and Clove Challengers, well, they've lost the wicket.
Well, this has been the most positive start by Clove Challengers. They are 21 for 1. We into the second over. Bishop on 10 look pretty confident. You know, it's encouraging to see that him playing like that. But I think here the batsman Henry, I think was growing in confidence. That shot he hit through extra cover, and just felt he had to go again. And he really wasn't to the pitch of it. And with the ball moving away from the right-hander, just able to get the outside half, and it went straight to backward point, where it was picked up by Lyndon Lawrence.
Ricky Alexander's come out to replace Henry, the wicket keeper for the Clove Challengers, and he's going to be facing up to Josh Thomas. No change to the field. Here is Thomas in now to bowl to Alexander, who is getting a good delivery just outside the arse stump, a bit of bounce attached to it, played inside the line. That completes the over. So at the end of the over, well, it's successful over there for Josh Thomas. He now got 1 for 10. Ricky Alexander is yet to score. Bishop will be taking strike. He's on 10. And Clove Challengers sent him to bat there 21 for 1.
And they will want to continue batting. This team would have lost their previous 3 encounters. And really they would look to try to turn the table around. Bishop, as I said before, it's the best he have looked in the tournament. And he played a couple of really good shots, cut over backward point. And I think the captain, T10, would be hoping that you can get someone to stand up, just to try and build a sort of score that would give them some confidence to bowl at.
Yes, so Kim Charles is brought into the attack. Bowling in the power play, just 2 overs gone out of the mandatory 4 overs in the power play. But Clove Challengers, they've got off to a good start. The run rate now 10.51. Here is Charles in now and bowls to, well, he doesn't bowl. He approached the bowl to Teddy Bishop and guess wasn't very happy about his approach to the wicket. Aborted it and went back. Here is Charles in now to bowl to Bishop, and Bishop is coming forward and pulls that ball over the mid-wicket area. Does it have sufficient legs to get over the boundary line? It does. That's 4 runs. Well, he was onto the back foot very quickly. It was a short ball and got the treatment it deserved, rocked on the back foot and pulled it over mid-wicket. It was airborne, but don't forget that the fielders are close in because of the field restrictions. And it went down to the boundary for 4. He's now gone on to 14. It's 25 for 1.
Yeah, good shot by Bishop. A short delivery. And really was asked to be hit, and Bishop obliged, hitting it over mid-wicket.
Charles to Bishop. Bishop is looking to swing, does not make contact. The ball is going down behind him to a short fine leg, and they will get 1. See whether the umpire is going to signal bye. Yes, just confirmed. Didn't hit anything at all, missed everything, but they get a single. So 1 more to the total, and just looking at the extras. Extras have now gone on to 5. They've got 2 wides, 2 no balls, and 1 bye. As Ricky Alexander comes into strike, he's probably taking a middle stump guard. What do you make of it? Was it middle?
Yeah, middle stump guard.
Right, a slip is in. Not very often we've seen that in the tournament so far. Charles is in and bowls outside the off stump. Wayward delivery outside the off stump, wide, confirmed by the umpire. That was much too wide, of course. So the total has moved on by 1 now to 27. As here is once more Kim Charles bowls outside the off stump, looking to bang that wide against signal. So that's 2 successes. Wides.
I would think that he probably would have bowled the most wides in the tournament.
Oh, could well be. Charles in again to bowl to Alexander, who is coming forward, lifting that over the infield. Is going close to the boundary, cut off down there, and they will in fact come back for the second. Yes, they did. Well, so he picked up 2 there. The good thing about that shot it was that it was hit straight. This is the second time that he's hitting straight down the ground. Maybe the mid-off, the long-off and long-on fielders might be advised to be straight rather than wide. Here once more is Charles moving in now to bowl to Bishop. He's there and he's brought in a shot mid-off. In bowls, and this time he's tugging that out on the onside. They will get a comfortable single. So one more ball going just in front of square on the offside. One more there to Teddy Bishop. He is due a good knock though. He's gone to 15. It's 30 for 1.
Yeah, Clove Challengers will be hoping that he would be able really to get some runs, just to help put the team in a good position.
Delivery peels off the outer edge of the bat by Ricky Alexander. This is going to go all the way for 4. Well, he was looking to hit that much straighter, and the ball peeled off the outer face of the bat and went down to the third man boundary. 4 runs to Alexander. He has now gone on to 5. It was a bit streaky, a shot in the dark, but it yielded 4 runs in the light, that is. And the total has gone to 34 for 1.
Yeah, has been so far 34 for 1. Good going by Clove Challengers. He'll want to continue.
Charles in now and bowls to Alexander, who is off the back foot and looking to cut. I think the umpire must have looked at that rather closely to determine whether it was wide enough to be called a wide. He said no, it was certainly inside the line. The over comes to an end, so at the end of 3 overs, 34 for 1, the power play has yielded 34, 11.33, not bad going, refill.
Yeah, very good going. It's 11.33 current run rate. Well, just still 1 over to go, complete the power play. And this have been the most impressive start by Clove Challengers in regard to their batting, with Alexander on 5 from 4 deliveries and Teddy Bishop 15 from 10.
Yeah, Josh Thomas was coming in and he was sent back. It might well be that Teddy Bishop was not quite ready. Yeah. Teddy Bishop, who got 100 against in England, the West Indies touring team up there, scored heavily and looked rather promising, and went on, of course, to play for the West Indies youth team in the ICC World Youth Tournament. Outside the off stump, cut down to backward point, 4 runs. Well, he slashed at that, and I think that he wanted maybe to hit that more so right to the square, maybe to the left of Lyndon Lawrence, who is feeling there at backward point, but it flew off the outer portion of the bat and it went down to the boundary for 4. It was well struck though. He's now got to 19, 38 for 1.
Well, he was given the room and he really slashed at it, as you said, probably looking to hit it squarer. It came off the bottom edge and went between that point and gully.
Thomas, the ball to Bishop, jumps into a back defensive shot and pushes the ball up to mid-on, and there is no run. He's a slim player, rather slender build, but he is tall and depends more so on timing rather than brute force, because when you look at him there, he's a rather lean body mechanics. It doesn't mean that he can really hit the ball so thunderously hard as somebody like a Lyndon Lawrence who muscles him. Here is Josh Thomas in now and bowls to Bishop. Bishop is hitting that straight. That's a fine shot. No, that's a lovely shot. Really gorgeous. This is a third one that he's hit straight down the ground. It yielded 6 over the boundary line, and he hit that with disdain. He hit that with authority. It was audacious. It was courageous, and it was well struck indeed. 6 runs. He's gone to 25. It's 44 for 1.
Yeah, very good shot, and he hit it straight. And as we were just speaking there, it's all about timing. Not brute force, but timing, and it really sailed back over that long area and easy clear defense for 6.
Thomas is in now and bowls to Bishop. Bishop is looking to turn that. It's a wide signal by the umpire, as Andrew having to dance around to his left. The keeper, that is, collected 1 more to the total, which has now gone on to 45, and extras have now been pushed on to 8, and that's the 5th wide, and the power play is not yet over. So they've got to be careful about that. Could possibly end up with about 10 of them in the match if we go in sequentially. Here he is once more, turns from the top of his mark, is Josh Thomas, wheels around and begins to move in, leans forward, straightens his approach. Now he's there and bowls to Bishop. Bishop is lifting that in the air, just dropping before it got before it got to mid off, and the batsman was in fact running for the single, and they got one for the overthrow in the end. It was interesting with the batsman trying to ground his bat, that he was jumping out of the path of the ball rather than trying to get home. Now let's look at it again. And here there's an attempted run out, the return, and well, we didn't quite get that in the picture, but the batsman was trying to evade from being hit. Well, you can't really blame him for that per se. Bishop is 27, looks up and sees that Thomas is in now and bowls, and he has an almighty swisher. That one doesn't make contact, and Andrew collecting behind the stump, still 47 for 1.
Yeah, and Bishop 27 from 15, looking rather confident. Clove challengers 47, and still one delivery to go to complete the power play. Really has been the best start they have had in the tournament so far. I think it's important for Bishop to continue to bat as long as possible. If they're going to get up to the sort of score, that will really make them feel confident.
Yeah, he's got to get up. They've got to get up to the 100 mark. Here's the delivery outside the off stump. A wide signal by the umpire. Much too wide. I think he was stretching at that one. Bishop didn't make contact. Total remains. Oh, sorry, the total has gone by 1 to 40 for 1. So the 50 is being closed onto. Getting close to that. Just 2 runs away from that landmark. 12.52 is the current run rate, as it's going to be Thomas once more. Here's the last delivery in his spell. Moves in now to bowl to Bishop, and Bishop is feeling for that outside the off stump. Much better delivery, much closer to the batsman, and didn't make contact. So the over comes to an end. At the end of the over, the run rate being exactly 12 runs per over, 48 for 4, 4 overs gone. We're out of the power play.
Yes, and Clove challengers, I think at 48 for 1, will be satisfied with the start that they had. We have the baton of Ronald T10 to come, and just speaking to him at the toss, he felt that he had no support in terms of the batsman who really was done. Even though he bats on, but he need people to stay to be around him, and he was hoping that the batsman will really come to the fore. What we have seen so far, Bishop, his best inning to date, 27 from 16, and he will be really hoping that he can continue batting for a very long time.
Yes, well, Ryan John is now into the attack, and he's very meticulous about his bowling here, making sure that everyone is exactly stationed where he strategically wants them to be. There is a third man, backward point, right back on the boundary. And a sweeper is also down there. Here is John in now and bowls. He's coming forward and driving the ball up to mid-off. That's Alexander. Nice, clean, flowing drive. Gets it down to the long-off area and gets a comfortable single. So one more to Ricky Alexander, who's now gone on to 6. And the total is pushed on to 49 for 1. Brings Teddy Bishop, who's 27, into strike. We're in over number 5. Bowled by Ryan John. He's now asking the fielder at mid wicket to go to the right of the square leg umpire. And what other changes is he making? That's about it for now.
For slip a little finer.
Yeah, he wants for slip a little finer. Here, and he has not moved, and he's I guess he's complaining that he didn't really adjust himself. Well, John started, stopped, and he will move in again. There he is now to bowl to Bishop, who's 27, and Bishop is having a big swish at that one, just lost his shape, really. No need to be slogging. He's the kind of player that has to play good, authentic cricket shot, doesn't have to slug. And you've got to know who you are and what you can do.
And where your strength lies.
Where your strength lies.
Very good timing of the ball.
So, here is John now in, bowls to Bishop. Bishop is getting a delivery outside the arch stump that he was looking to dab down to third man, doesn't make contact, and the keeper collects behind the stumps. Yeah, I mentioned the point very often about Alec Athanasis, for example, who's my favorite Windward Islands batsman. I think he's a really lovely player. He can be aggressive, but there's no need for him to lose his shape at all. John in, bowls to Bishop. Bishop gets a no ball. That he opens the face of the bat, and the ball will in fact go over the boundary line for 4. Well, he opens the face of the bat, glided it down to backward point, and poor work down there in the outfield, and to add salt to the wound, or pepper to the wound, if you want to put it that way, it is a no ball, so it's going to be a free hit. Wow, more trouble. 54 for 1.
Yeah, and Bishop just coming on this one again. It was pitched right up. John there just seemingly to go over that front crease.
Here he is now in and bowls to Bishop. Bishop is driving, hits the ball hard down to mid-off. Will get a single. Got a full toss. And they're not always easy. People, hear about a full toss. They think it's easy just to execute. No, sometimes according to the trajectory of the full toss, all of those things are elements that would come in. Sometimes the full toss is a slower ball, and they do get wickets. I can tell you, they do get wickets. So Bishop has gone to 32, 55 for 1. He moves in. That's John to bowl to Alexander, right up in the block hole. I think of all the bowlers who attempt to bowl the Yorker, Rayfield, he is probably the most prolific in Ryan John.
Yes, definitely the most consistent. His thinking always is to bring the ball right up to the bat, whether it's full outside the off stump or at the batsman legs.
That one was a full toss that he hits out to extra cover, and the catch is taken by Lyndon Lawrence.
Yeah.
Oh, we just talked about the full toss and that it can be a lethal delivery, and it was a full toss from around the wicket, and he slapped it straight into the hands of Lawrence, who was taking his second catch.
Yeah, poor shot selection there. It was a bad delivery and really could have been hit square. But he drove it straight to Lawrence, who was in cover. Didn't have to move. So
Well, Alexander, Ricky, why did you do that? That's probably what some of his teammates might be saying. But he has to go. Caught there at the cover area by Lyndon Lawrence. And he's gone for 6. And the total now 55 for 5 brings out the captain.
yeah, Ronald T10 comes in. I think he would probably feel a little more confident the position they're in. Teddy Bishop playing well. He's on 32. It's 55 for 2. And just reached the halfway stage. So he does have 5 overs. And, Clove Challenger will be really hoping that this pair going to stick together. Probably bat until the 9th over to get really this sort of score. Really, that will give the bowlers a chance.
Yes, they've got to play a very good special brand of cricket today. Not like what they've done in the past. And this is now or never situation for them to come off the mark. 55 for 2. Teddy Bishop would face up to Mikel Joseph. And he is hitting that over the third man area. Is going to go close to the boundary. Good, nice stop there. And they will come back for what would be the second run. Now he was looking to hit that maybe as he had done 4 times. Straight down the ground. Peeled off the outer edge of the bat. And they were able to get 2 runs. So he's now gone on to 34. It's 57 for 2. As Mikel Joseph is in now. And bowls to the Teddy Bishop, who the ball is lost down there in the deep forward square area, deep backward square rather, and it's now gone. It's gone for 4, hasn't it?
Yes, really gone for 4. It was struck well and just dropped short of the fielder on a backward square like boundary. As you see there, I think he was in 2 minds whether to come for the catch or to allow it to take it on the bounce. In the end, he actually didn't do anything.
Mikel Joseph to bowl to Bishop. Bishop is off the back foot and looking to cut that ball square. Doesn't make contact. Keeper collects behind the stumps. Very nice. 61 for 2 is the score now. They've progressed nicely. In again, Mikel Joseph Bowles, and Bishop is hitting that in the air. That is going to go over down to the mid wicket area. 4 more runs. 4 runs. And this time he got it just to the right of the wide long on fielder. Mid wicket stood down there, Kimbu. Of course, he didn't have any chance at all. It was the long on fielder who had a better of an opportunity to get that. So 4 more to Bishop, who's gone to 42. Here's Mikel Joseph in now, both to Bishop, and Bishop is bowled. Oh, trying to repeat, but went across the line. And the off stump hit somewhere at the base. So Bishop goes comprehensively bowled by Mikel Joseph. He's gone for 42. And the Clove challengers, Bishop needed to stay there, but they're 65 for 3.
Yeah, again, he hit across the line. He was hitting straight all the time. The shot before, I think he probably picked it up from maybe just outside the off stump, on-off stump. This one was straighter. He swung across the line and missed and was bowled. Really is a shot really that he really wouldn't want to remember. Head in the air, looking for the big shot, and lost his middle stump. Big blow struck there by the Saffron strikers, removing Bishop for 42.
Yeah. And when a couple of deliveries yielded 4s in the over, he had already struck 10 of the over. Am I right, Raphael?
Yeah, 10 of the over.
Yes, so was it greed? Or just indiscretion, or a combination of both?
I would think so. Maybe a combination of both, because it really was his wrong judgment.
Mikel Joseph will bowl to Darren Ned, who is a new batsman. And Ned is pulling that down to the deep backward square boundary again. This is the second time in the over that he has really misjudged that one. And it's gone away. He looks at the area in which the ball has dropped in a rather suspicious manner. But there's something that you need to understand as a fielder when you're fielding somewhere around the square. If the ball is hit like it was hit that way, when it touches down, they don't normally go in a straight line. They will tend to veer out slightly. If you're feeling at backward point, that's something you've got to remember too. When the ball is cut, it's not going to come straight. It's not going to come in a straight line. There'll be a little bit of a curve attached to it. Those are fundamentals. You've got to pick those things up very early in your career. So 69 for 3 and 6 overs gone. The current run rate being 11.50.
Well, you would have remembered something like that in your in early career.
Well, of course, listeners, we've got a big giggle up here, laughter in that, because Raphael Crowley, of course, reminded me of something that happened very early in my career. It was eons of years ago. So here is John moving in now to bowl to T10. T10 is driving over a ball. He doesn't make contact with it at all. It was a little late on the shot, and Andrew collected behind the stumps. Well, I'm going to tell you what it was all about. We were playing at T10 in St. George's, and someone had cut the ball. Can't remember who it was. I usually fielded at cover, backward point, extra cover. That was my glory positions. Here once more is a full toss that is hit down the ground, just a 1 bounce before he got to the fielder. Etienne is off the mark. He's gone to 1. And I remember that I saw it, and I went down, and mysteriously the ball passed and went to the boundary for 4, and I couldn't understand, and I said, but as far as I'm concerned, I was right behind the ball, did the right thing, only to be told by Raphael Crowley when I got off the field, and he was able to explain to me why the ball passed. And it was too mysterious for me to understand. But I learned, and from there on, it was much, much differently, of course. Hit down to long off, and a single was done. But it really was a mystery to me, Raphael, and you picked it up very early and pointed it out to me. That's the reason why it passed you. Oh, my golly. Those little fine details that you've got to know as a cricketer. 71 for 3. As here once more is Ryan John is in now, and both Etienne is getting a delivery right up in almost in the block hole. They're coming for the second no. They decide against it. The return comes in, and they are restricted to one. John Eugene himself was rather outstanding in the covers. There was no question about that. He loved fielding there. He was pretty swift across the turf and had a very good pair of hands too. I didn't say that to him right while he's on air because he's a rather modest person and wouldn't want to comment very much. That's how modest he is. Here's John in now to bowl to Ned, and Ned is driving up to long off. The ball goes very quickly, gets a single. So the intention there by John is to bring it right up in the block hole. And if they miss, well, he hits. And if he don't go right under it to lift it, then the chances of you being caught they're really high. Here he is again. John turns again and begins to move in, this time to bowl to T10, and T10 is looking to hit that over mid-wicket, sort of losing his shape in the process. Doesn't make contact. Well bowled by Ryan John, really well bowled. 2 overs, no means 1 for 11 brings his bowling tally to an end. 73 for 3. And although they've lost 3 wickets, the run rate is still healthy. They're going at 10.43.
Yeah, very good over by Ryan John. He has completed his spell. In 2 overs, he had picked up 1 for 11. But as we said, he's very consistent in keeping the ball right up to the bat. And the batsman only really have the opportunity of driving to mid-off. A number of deliveries were hit down to long off. 4 singles was picked up in the last over. Again, it's really because of his length. The only option is to drive. And certainly he has bowled his 2 overs for 11 runs. But as I said, he really is bent on making sure that he give the batsman 1 shot.
I'm a bit surprised that none of the batsmen at least batted out of the crease, just come forward a little more. Here is Joseph in now and bowls, well bowled. Turn the ball up to a mid-wicket. Ryan John is there fielding, and there is no run. Mikel Joseph is in now. Once one bowls to Ned. Ned is looking to lift that over straight down to the mid-wicket area, and the ball has gone all the way for 6.
Yeah, lovely shot, and it went really, really far. Possibly just over, probably about 90 yards. Pitched up, and he really picked it up and give it all he has, and a lovely shot by Ned.
Yes, he threw. And it hit so hard that it came back maybe a good 40 meters back onto the field. Here is a delivery that he is swinging high and hard. Somebody's going to take the catch. Lyndon Lawrence takes his 3rd catch in the match. Well, he certainly didn't connect all that well. He got too brave, maybe too greedy too, looking to hit that over mid-wicket. And the ball not coming off the middle of the bat, the toe end of the bat, and it spiraled. And Lawrence went underneath it and stood there quite competently and confidently and said, "Come, baby, come into my parlor." Took a simple catch right onto the chest area. So he has gone. That's Darren Ned was cut Lyndon Lawrence of the ball of Mikel Joseph. He's gone for 12, and it's now 79 for 4 Clove challengers.
Was sensible bowling by Mikel Joseph. What he did was to slow this one up and pitch it a little bit wider. And Ned was trying to repeat the shot, but having to reach for it, was not able to get proper contact, and only able to hit it into the cover. And Lawrence again taking up an easy catch. But we have seen here that the Clove challengers would have changed the batting order. Ned would have opened before. He came in at number 4, really in a better position. And having hit the previous delivery for 6, one felt probably could have been his day.
Joseph, the ball to Etienne. Short delivery that he looked to pull through mid-wicket. Ball takes him into the chest area. Shouldn't feel that very much. He's heavy-chested, so rather strong, muscular guy there is Etienne. Here he is once more. Shot outside the arm stump, hit down to the 3rd man, 4 runs. Well, I could have called 4 long before it went over the boundary line, and that was because it was hit very straight, and the fielder there at wideish 3rd man short wasn't able to do anything about that, just ran to retrieve it. So 4 more to T10, who's gone to 6, is 83 for 4.
Yeah, when he got the desired result, it went down to third man for 4. I think he was looking to hit it more square.
Michael Joseph wrapped him on the pattern. P for leg before gone. Looking to sweep that maybe in front of square. The appeal went up. The umpire says that's straight, that's out. There's no question about that. So they've lost another wicket. And that's Ronald H. and leg before to Michael Joseph for 5. And Clove Challengers, they've lost another one. It's now 83 for 5. We're at the end of over number 8. 8 overs gone. It's 83 for 5. They've got 2 overs to see if they can maybe get up to the 100 mark.
Yeah, and good bowling by Joe. It was a quicker delivery, and Etienne looking to sweep. I think he was beaten by the pace of it, and it crashed into his pads. And umpire Butler really didn't have no hesitation in putting up the dreaded finger. As we look at the replay here, Etienne looking to sweep across this one and being struck in front.
Yes, so good decision there by umpire Butler. We have the replay to confirm it, and all slowed up in slow-mo. And so 8 overs gone is 83 for 5. The new batsman, Imran Joseph. So, well, Joseph and Cyprian Forsyth, both of them are new. And neither has come off the mark as yet. And both of them, they've got work to do. They've got to produce here.
Well, we saw Forsyth in the first edition really clearing this boundary in ease. So he does have the ability really to hit the ball out of the ground.
Martin to Joseph. Joseph gets gets a good delivery. It was short and something as a bouncer, and it followed him. And Andrew collected behind the stumps. Good ball, I say, first up for one who is new to the crease. 83 for 5.
Yeah, Joseph is going to hit anything in his arc, and I think Martin knows that. So this one was a shot of a length, and it followed him as he was looking for the big hit.
Martin once more to bowl to Imran Joseph, and his delivery is again getting a similar delivery, one that is short and sort of backing away, and the bowler saw him backing and just followed him with non-affectionate height. He certainly didn't like that height at all as it rushed past his throat area, and the total has remained on 83 for 5.
Good sensible bowling by Martin.
Yeah, I like it. I really like it, Raphael. Love to see when those deliveries are.
He knows Joseph is going to get after him.
Here he is once more, bowls. Short delivery and parry. The keeper having to really stretch for that one. It's going to be signaled by the umpire. Would he? Yes, he's just taking his time to signal it. So the batsman crossed for 1, and the total has gone out to 84 for 5. Brings Cyprian Forsyth now into strike.
Yeah, and Martin continued bowl just short of a length. A ball taken off. The keeper was not able to hold this one.
Yeah.
Being able to extract quite a bit of bunks of this track.
Yeah, maybe there's a thought about upcutting. Yes, there is a third man, but sometimes you've got to take that risk. Martin is in now and bowls, looking to pull, and doesn't make contact, and the total remains on 84 for 5.
Yeah, another good shot delivery. The thing with it just passing, just on the shoulder. So it's, it bouncing at a pretty good height. I think again, the batsman there was beaten for pace. Forsyth there looking to pull.
I think Imran Joseph got to be very careful. He's contending outside there with the umpire, and I think he's doing something that he really should not do. So he's got to be very careful about that. Here once more is Martin is in and bowls outside the half stump, cuts down to the cover position where Lyndon Joseph is there, but the batsman had time to cross for 1. So 1 more to the total, which has now gone to 85. 85 for 5, and now brings Joseph. So that was Forsyth that hit the ball down to cover, straight cover. So Joseph is taking strike, as here is Martin, moves in to bowl to Imran Joseph, who is getting a slower delivery that he pulls down to the long on area and is gone for 6. Well, it was a slower ball and it sat up nicely, rocked on the back foot and heaved it over long on, and it went in a very strong, imperious manner, and it went over the boundary line, cleared it by I would think about 15 yards, and it resulted in a big 6. So he has gone to 6, Imran Joseph, and the total has gone to 91 for 5. We've got 1 over to go. Can they get a further 9 runs to bring it up to the 100 mark?
I think they would be really endeavoring to do so. This is sort of player that Joseph is. Anything in arc, you know, he's a powerful striker of the ball, and he will look to put anything out of this ground. And this one, slow delivery, but given a little room, so he could have swung the bat, and he swung lustily and hit it long over long on for 6.
Yes, it stood up there for him, and he capitalized on that juicy length ball and lifted it over the long on area for 6. So, well, it's going to be Kem Charles. He's going to be bowling the final over. Very important over, and he's going to be bowling to Cyprian Forsyth. Charles to Forsyth. We were delivery outside the R stump, wide signal by the umpire. It's not going to go all the way, and they will come back for the second run. The keeper couldn't really collect it, was really badly lined, wide confirmed. So 3 runs in the process. Total has gone to 94 for 5. Kem Charles again would move in to bowl to Forsyth. Forsyth is coming forward, driving the ball inside out. That's a fine shot. It's going to go all the way now. Stop just inside. Didn't stop really. Cut off by the fielder down there. And they do come back for what would be the second run. Looks so very close.
Yeah, very difficult to tell from here. But good work by the long off fielder.
Kem Charles is in, bowls to Forsyth. Oh, he's going to stump him down the track. And a wide signal by the umpire. The batsman was lunging down the track and looking to hit that heave-o, that maybe over long on, was beaten by the width of it and by everything else. And the wide has been signaled, but Forsyth has been stumped by Javon Andrew of the bowling of Kem Charles. He's gone for 3, and the total now 97 for 6, 97 for 6. And this is the final over of the innings. Final over.
I think it was
But
smart.
it will have to be bowled over, though, because it was wide.
Yeah, I think it was smart bowling by Charles, because he knew that Forsyth was going to come at him. And he really kind of held this one back, push it a little bit wider. And Forsyth coming down the track, again, looking to repeat that shot. Missed, and was an easy stumping chance. And he fell short of getting back to his crease.
Gerard Noel joins Joseph. Delivery that he opens the face of the bat and glides it down to backward point. Just wondered why they didn't take off much quicker for the first run and put pressure on the fielder for the second run.
Well, I think he wanted Joseph. You want to put Joseph, let him get a strike. And he one that has the ability to clear the boundary with ease.
But sometimes, Rayfield, a bird in the hand worth 2 in the bushes.
I think he's expecting a lot more from Joseph. So let's see.
98 for 6. Here is delivery wide outside the off stump confirmed. So it's now 99 for 6. 99 for 6. So they're going to get up to the 100 mark as Imran Joseph faces up to Kem Charles. To this delivery wide again outside the off stump. So the 100 has been posted. Definitely 100 now for 8, for 6.
And this is the 4th wide in the over.
That's not good. It really isn't good bowling at all. Yes, he got a wicket. He's going to come from round the wicket now. There he is and bowls, and the ball is hit down to mid off. They won't come back for the second run. The return comes in, so one more to the total. Well, Imran Joseph has gone to 7. Javon Noel is 1. He comes in to strike. Here's Charles in and bowls to Noel. Noel is looking to hit that over extra cover. Does not make contact. This is going to go close to the boundary. It's pulled back just inside. They will come back for the second run. We'll wait to see what the umpire has signaled. Umpire is going to signal wide. And a bad bit of work there. They will come back for a third run.
Yeah.
That ball, you call it?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
you
the
call it
umpire
out.
would have really
Yeah, yes. I think quite rightly too. So they got 2 runs there in the process, and the ball was wide. So it's 104 now for 6. Here he is once more. It's Charles in ball. There's an appeal for leg before. Wrapped him on the pad. He's gone. Leg before. Trying to swing across the line. And the fatal index finger of the umpire said, hey, that's out. So he is gone. And the total now, how many deliveries to go? Still got 2 deliveries to go. 104 for 7, as Noel was leg before there to Charles, scored only 1. And I think Rafael, yeah, with 2 deliveries to go, 104. Just one more.
Just one.
Yeah, just one more.
Yeah, and Noel playing right across this line. I think his intention was really to try to get a single and allow Joseph to face, but played across the line. Could have just pushed it in front of him and pick up another single, but looking to play it square and was hit right in front. Umpire Butler again, right position, making the right decision.
Casimir Thomas has just joined Imran Joseph. He'll be taking strike. What can he do with this final delivery that he's going to face? 104 for 7. Left-handed batsman as Charles in bowls and looking to hit that. Back past the bowler, doesn't make contact. So still one more ball to go, is it? Charles is in and bowls, and he is hitting that down to mid wicket. No, down to deep extra cover. They've gone for 1, won't come back for the second. And really, I'm a little bit disappointed there. I think they should have really charged for the first run, put pressure on the fieldsman in case he bobbles it, and so that they could come back for the second, but they didn't. So Clove challengers, they got a healthy total of 105 for 7. Imran Khan not out 7, Casimir Thomas not out 1. So the run rate being 10.50, which is rather healthy, rather good. And well, I'm sure we feel that they'll be satisfied with this. Well, if not satisfied, but they're happy with it.
Well, they will feel much better having scored 53 and 45. No, they're 105 for 7. And really, I think this has been probably one of the better batting display. And probably should have gone on to a lot more based on the start they had. But so it's only able to get up to 105 for 7, which really give them a chance in terms of trying to defend that score of 105. But again, we saw that the team led by Ryan John, this team have been playing well, Saffron strikers, and one would think that they would feel confident based on the amount of runs they have to chase to really get to that target.
Well, Teddy Bishop, in fact, came pretty well this time in this innings. Let's go down to Cherise. Cherise, who you've got with you? She's not quite ready for us as yet. So just maybe we can do a little bit of the scorecard until she is ready. So Henry was caught Lawrence of the bowling of Thomas for 7. Teddy Bishop was bowled by Joseph for 42. Ricky Alexander caught Lawrence bowled John 6. Ronald H. and leg before to Joseph for 6. And Darren Ned was caught Lawrence of the bowling of Joseph for 12. Imran Joseph not out 7. Cyprian Force and Stump Andrew of the bowling of Charles for 3. Jerron Noel was leg before to Charles for 1. Casimir Thomas not out 1. So That's the batting scorecard. Extras were 20. That's healthy. 2 byes, 15 wides, and 3 no balls. 105 for 7. So I think it's time for us to go downstairs. Again, let me try once more. Sharice, it's over to you.
Okay, at the end of the first innings of the final match with us between Clove Challengers and Saffron Strikers, we have with us opening batsman for the Clove Challengers, Mr. Teddy Bishop. Teddy, now the competition has been off to a very rough start for the Clove Challengers, with you guys unable to register a win. What has it been like day after day coming out in terms of the motivation in the camp?
I mean, it wasn't easy at the start, but I think we were able to come back and be strong every day. I think today we post a defendable total against the Saffron Strikers, so hopefully the bowlers can go out there and bowl to their plans and hopefully we come out victorious.
Okay, you mentioned defendable total. Let's talk about that. You were able to score 42 runs today. What was it like batting for you out on the pitch?
The pitch was a good one. I think once you play through the line, I think you'll be successful on that wicket. So just a matter of just going out there and do what's best for the team.
Okay, and as one of the younger players in this year's tournament, what has your experience been like thus far?
I mean, it's a great experience. I think to be among the senior players, to learn from them, I think it's a great exposure.
Okay, well, thank you very much, and all the best in your run in your defense.
Thank you.
Joining us now, we have Mikel John from the Saffron Strikers. Mikel, at the toss today, your captain said the goal was to restrict Clove Challengers to 100 runs. We see that they've posted just about 105 runs. What went wrong in the quest today?
I wouldn't say really wrong. Just batsmen come out and play positive cricket and score. Nevertheless, runs on the board is runs on the board. The backing our batsmen to go out and just chase down the runs comfortable.
Okay, and in the innings, we saw that you took 3 wickets. What was it like bowling for you today?
Basically, just bowling hard length back in the pitch and forcing the batsman to play where your fielders are.
Okay, and in this limited overs, we have 10 overs and just about 106 needed to win. What do you think your run chase would go? How would you think it would go?
Basically, just back ourselves and play positive cricket, and basically we can get it possible.
Okay, well, all the best in your chase.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sharice, doing such a wonderful job down there. So Clove Challengers 105 for 7, 105 for 7. And just let us look at the bowling because we did the batting scorecard already. Martin, 2 overs, no maidens, none for 18. Josh Thomas, 2 overs, no maidens, 1 for 24. Kem Charles picked up 2 for 26 of 2. Ryan John had 1 for 11 of 2. He really bowled very well indeed. And Mikel Joseph had 3 for 24 of 2. So Clove Challengers 105 for 7. It's not what you may call a mammoth total, but obviously, Raphael, it is a workable total. And the run's already on the board, and it'll be left to the opponents to see whether they can track that down.
Yes, I would hope that the bowlers can really come up and try hard to defend a total of 105. I think there was an extra effort in the batting to make sure that they had something on the board. And I think the top half, he did show a lot of promise. Certainly just falling away at the bottom. But they will feel, a bit better having scored 105 for 7 in their 10 overs.
So just a change of innings here, and of course, fielding team will go there and do a little bit of exercising as they have already started doing. And we will be on hand to give you, of course, the reply as the Saffron Strikers. They're going to try to see how they can run down 105 for 7 scored by Clove Challengers. See you then.
Live from the stadium that delivered that memorable and emphatic win to the West Indies, Grenada, comes the Dream 11 Spice Style T10 2.0 cricket competition. 30 matches, 14 days of exciting T10 cricket action. 6 teams, only one will be champions. See the likes of the Spiceman, Andre Fletcher, Devon Smith, international players Kesrick Williams, Alec Atenes, and more. Support your team. Love the game. Dream 11 Spice Style T10 2.0 cricket competition. April 5th to the 18th. Grenada National Stadium. Pure Spice. of the Caribbean.
Energy. The world runs on it every day.
Good morning. Welcome to Seoul.
Hi.
Hi.
And when we put the best of the Caribbean together with the energy we harness, everything runs so much smoother. Because at the end of the day, it's all about connecting people.
Happy birthday, Dad.
Seoul, wherever your journey begins.
The biggest and safest summer festival in the region, August 8th and 9th. Let's go to Grenada for Spice Mass. Call your booking agents and get your tickets today.
Imagine having the home of your dreams. Imagine investing in that piece of property you can call your own. Imagine finally doing that home improvement project you've always been thinking about. It's time to stop imagining and start doing. Let the GUT Credit Union help you take the first step with fantastic rates, affordable repayments, and reduced legal fees. Make the move. Get better terms on your mortgage. Use your home equity to make those dreams a reality. Act now. There's really no place like home. GUT Credit Union. It's where you belong.
I too have felt the impact of this pandemic and miss the days of being able to socialize with the freedom we once had. But it is in these times that we must come together to fight as one people through getting vaccinated and doing what's right. I am Aruna Neptune and I am fully vaccinated. Play your part. Keep yourselves, your loved ones, and your community protected. Spice Mass. Here we come. It's our time again.
Have you ever seen a jab cooking oil down and Tanya log in the same pot? Neither have we until now. But we guarantee there is a whole lot more amazing things to see on your next trip to Grenada. And if you encourage someone to book an adventure to our island paradise, then you can be one of the winners of special prizes compliments the 473 Connect program by the Grenada Tourism Authority. Sign up at experts.puregrenada.com/473connect.
Welcome back at the National Stadium, Dream 11 T10 tournament. We were witnessing the third fixture, the final inning of the third fixture. Clove challengers, after being sent in the bat, 105 for 7. And Saffron strikers would be aiming to get 106 for victory. And really, we expect really, John, competitive afternoon as we witness the final session for today.
Yes, good afternoon to you, Crony, and Clove Challengers posting 105 for 7. It's somewhat of a challenge in total. They would have to bowl well to really restrict the Saffron.
Yeah, the way Saffron strikers have been playing, I think Clove challengers will have to bowl well. A lot will depend on Ronald Etienne and the captain. Imran Joseph also who does seem to be able to also develop quite a bit of pace on this wicket. He's going to be opening the bowling. He will have to bowl well. We see the quite a bit of fast bowlers picking up wickets today. So they would be aiming to pick up all the wickets, if they're really going to challenge in terms of making sure that Saffron striker doesn't get up to 106 for victory. So Joseph, first delivery. This one is played to mid-wicket. Firmly struck there, and the batsman completing a single. Let's see Lawrence D just hopping a bit and seemed to be holding the back of his leg, maybe that hamstring. Probably that would have kept him away from keeping. He's off the mark with 1. Campbell, the right-handed Campbell, comes in to strike as Imran Joseph over the wicket, and Campbell is driving straight, lovely shot, and it's going to go straight back and down to the boundary for 4.
Yes, a lovely shot there by Campbell. This delivery over pitch by Joseph, and Campbell stroking this one down past the Vican, made on down to the boundary for 4.
Yes, and even though he didn't seem as though he hit it as he wanted to, but I think there was enough timing. And Bishop, who was at mid-on, had no chance. Joseph once more to Campbell, short outside the off, some wide call by the umpire. Again, Campbell not really looking at it, but looking to swing. And this is what we have seen happening so often. And sometimes, even the bad deliveries are not being put away because the batsmen are so anxious, and sometimes premeditated shot, looking to swing even before you see what the ball is doing.
Yes, you're quite right about that, Crony. Some of the batsmen really looking to premeditate even before the delivery is bowled.
Joseph in his first over, none for 6 so far. Again, Campbell looking to swing. Ball lifting outside there after moving a little away from the right-handed Campbell. He made no contact. Again, good carry. It's 6 without loss. They require 106 for victory. And the captain, Ronald Etienne, at mid-off as Imran Joseph. Pitch up, driven in the cover, straight to extra cover, and he's out. Campbell ball pitched up and looking for the drive. Never really get to the pitch, and really it was not an over pitch delivery, and only succeeded in it straight to the fielder at extra cover, who accepted a simple catch. And Saffron Strikers losing their first wicket. Campbell being out, caught at the cover, and Campbell just going for 4.
Yes, a good blow strike uh, by the sorry.
Saffron Strikers
Yes.
losing the first. Clove Challengers
Yes.
would be happy really picking up that only wicket.
Yes, good strike by the Clove challengers there. Really breaking the partnership that these two always put together.
Yeah, Campbell, a late entry into the tournament, but did have 2 really good innings. He's the sort of player that really strikes the ball well. So Dylan Douglas now replaces Campbell. It's 6 for 1. And Joseph. There is third man on the boundary, backward point, cover. Extra cover. Seemed to be Ned that would have picked up that catch in the covers. And Joseph is on his way to bowl to Douglas. Again, lifting delivery, and Douglas looking for a drive ball, swinging away, but lifting again. We've seen really good carry there as Douglas was looking to drive.
Yes, Joseph, good carry to the keeper. Joseph really bending his back there this afternoon and looking for yet another wicket. And Douglas just sparring at this one outside the off stump. And luckily for him, he didn't get a nick to the keeper.
Yeah, it's important, and I think they need the effort, because they'll want to pick up wickets. If really they have a chance, they'll want to really pick up some early wickets. Joseph, short and obviously quick delivery down the leg side, and wide signal. Again, just training link. And Douglas is looking to swing it around. Certainly would have been beaten by pace there. Pretty quick delivery by Joseph. 7 for 1. We see the captain, T10, constant discussion with his bowler, talking to Joseph. Just need to get his line right. As he's on his way again to bowl to Dylan Douglas. Right up, hit in the air. Where does this go? Lovely shot, and never really looked the path. But he picked it up well and hit it straight over long on for 6. Never really looked as though he got that pour into the shot.
Yes, Dylan Douglas just easing this one over long off the bowler Joseph, just losing the mark there, and the ball right in the slot, and Douglas gladly accept and dispose it over the long off boundary for 4.
Yeah, good positive shot, and played with a great degree of ease.
Indeed.
Yeah, so important. It's so essential when you get into position. If shots look so easy, and that was really a good shot by Dylan Douglas. It's 13 for 1. 13 of the first over. So T10. He's going to pick up the attack at that southern end. Charles. Tyrone Charles. And this is his first game. Tyrone Charles, the young fast bowler who would have represented the Windwards at the under 17 level. Played under 15 cricket, and he's one for the future. And this is his first game. Tyrone Charles, and he's about to bowl to Lyndon Lawrence. Lawrence on 1 from 1 delivery phase so far. Charles, and this one is on the pad. They're going to scamper a leg by. So this one is trained down the leg side, and it's now being signaled by Dayton Butler. So 14 for 1. The sun comes back out brightly. Quite a picturesque ground. So for Charles, there's third man on the boundary. Pointer, cover, extra cover, long off. 2 fielders outside, third man and long off. Douglas is hitting straight, and that seemed to really crash into the body of Charles, who is still down. And let's hope that is not too serious, but he really stroked that ball very hard, and he really could not have got out of the way, and just seemingly has hit somewhere in the face. The fielders are really coming around. We see that the physio is rushing out, and let's hope that is not too serious. We have a replay. Oh, yeah, it just seemed to hit somewhere on the head.
Yes, Crony, this is a serious blow there done to Tyrone Charles. That ball coming back to him with some force and hitting him flush on the head. Obviously, Dr. Mario Christopher would have a keen interest to look after Tyrone Charles, but this is an unfortunate incident.
Yeah, it's good to see that he's up and he's walking. So there's Mario Christopher and also his assistant. Seem to be walking off. But certainly it was not a good sight, really. A hard blow. It's difficult when you are coming and the ball is coming at you. So like it's a bounce.
And interesting, that ball ricocheted almost to the backward point boundary.
Yeah, it went quite a long way. Probably it went over cover.
Yeah, let's just hope that for the good of it all that he's okay.
As we look at the replay once again. Wow. And went a very long way, over cover. Well, let's hope that is not too serious.
Yeah, it's never a nice feeling when you see someone gets injured on a cricket field. It's never a good feeling, but let's just hope that Tyrone Charles is okay.
Well, at 14 for 1, we into the second over. Darren Ned is going to continue this over. Just 2 deliveries bowled. Douglas. Yeah, just add a little bit of solemn to the atmosphere. Yeah, the mid wicket is going a little wider on the boundary as Ned outside the off. Some will be called a wide. Again, Douglas, they just looking to play to backward point. 15 for 1 being second over. Saffron strikers need to get up to 106 for victory. And the captain Darren Ned really has placed himself at mid-on, I guess, where he can communicate with his bowlers. Again, this is cut much straight to the fielder. Yeah, short ball by Ned. But it's straight to the backward point, foresight. And they really would be hoping to pick up some early wickets. We want to really get off the mark in this encounter.
Yes, Clove Challengers desperate to pick up another 2 wickets before the power play is done, and yeah, giving themselves an opportunity to win.
So it's Ned. Again, this one goes down the leg side. We'll signal a wide. Umpire Butler. The ball just seemed to pitch maybe just about leg stump and went further down the leg side.
It's 16 for 1. Darren Ned has been one of the star players in the first edition. He scored a lot of runs. Played some big shots in this venue. But we have been able to come off so far in the tournament this time around. Here he is once again. And this is full. He's hit in front. He's out leg before. A really big wicket there. I think it was a slower delivery. Really played too early. And just similarly hit in front. And umpire Butler had no hesitation. But another important wicket as we look at it here. Yes, a slower delivery. And really he was beaten there by the pace of, or lack of pace, and hit in front.
Yes, Dylan Douglas really been deceived by a slower delivery and looking to heave that one over a deep mid wicket and completely been bamboozled there by this delivery, and a wicket by Ned, and Ned seems to be a good all rounder. He batted fairly decently in the first match for Clove, and he has been sort of one of the leading bowlers, and he has done well for the Clove Challengers so far.
Yeah, he has done well. I must say that he really make his name coming on as a fast bowler. He bowled pretty quickly. Actually, he was onto the Winward's team as a fast, and also onto the West Indies squad as a fast bowler. A lot was thought of him, and he came back. Just some adjustment in terms of his action, I think, was the main issue. And he came back here, and he began to bat, and have been scoring a lot of runs. He would have scored now 3 centuries in a local tournament so far. He's going to bowl to Joseph once again, and Joseph's playing outside the off stump. White ball called. Again, he has done very well. I think up to date he has scored 3 centuries right in our local competition. He was one of the prolific scorers in the first edition of the tournament, right here at the stadium. Had some really, really good knocks. And I think it's there's where we really saw the brilliance in terms of his batting, and that continued. We haven't seen it in this edition as yet. And one hope that he's gonna come on strong as the tournament goes deeper.
Yeah, but one of the things I've witnessed with Ned is that he's a clean hitter of the ball. He hits the ball clean.
Yeah, hits the ball well. Ned is going to be bowling to Joseph, and this one played just to backward square, running out slowly. The batsman have the opportunity to pick up a single. Move the score to 18 for 2. We are still in the second over, still 88 runs required from 49 deliveries. And they would love to pick up another 2 before the power plays ended.
Yes, that would be the icing on the cake there for Clove Challengers if they could pick up, especially the wicket of Lyndon Lawrence. Yeah.
So Lawrence into strike now, and this one is hit straight and hit well, down to the boundary for 4. Full toss, and he hit it well, and dropped 1 bounce, and goes over the rope at long off for 4.
Yeah, full pitch delivery, and Lawrence making no mistake and hitting that down the ground for 4. I tell you, this Lawrence guy is pretty strong, and he hits a long ball.
Yeah, really a clean hitter. I think what happened there is that Ned tried a slow delivery, and he just came out wrong. It was full, and Lawrence really was equal to it, hit it well down to long off for 4. So 22 for 2 after 2 overs. Let's see who's going to pick up the attack. It seemed to be Jaron Noel, the off-spin of Jaron Noel. He's going to pick it up from this northern end. Still 2 overs to go in the power play.
Bowlers coming right arm over batsman.
You're going to bowl right arm over the wicket, just being said there by umpire Roger Davis. So we're going to look at the field for Noel. Fielders just getting into position. Ronald Etienne, the captain, just signal from where he is, making sure that each of the fielders are placed in the correct position. So there's short third, man. There's a point, there's a cover, extra cover, mid-off, and all in the circle on the offside. Backward square leg, a short fine leg. And there's a long on, and also a deep mid wicket on the boundary. These are two players outside the circle. And this one is clipped and clipped well down to that mid wicket. It really struck very well, and the fielder down on the mid wicket fence couldn't get to it. It's really firmly played shot there by Joseph. It raced across the top for four.
Yeah, a very firmly struck boundary there by Joseph. The ball angling maybe on middle, and he was able to whip that ball through mid wicket and collecting four.
Yeah, very good shot by Joseph. Noel, they just going through, not delivering. It's 26 for 2. 80 from 47 deliveries. Pitched up, driven well down the ground, and this takes some stopping. Bishop, they try and make a valiant effort, but still went over the ropes of 4, having to move quickly and sort of dive to his left. It bounced off his body and went into the boundary for 4.
Yes, another lovely shot by Joseph. This one, the on drive to the off spinner, using his feet and stroking that ball firmly down the ground. And with Teddy Bishop, with all his athleticism, couldn't stop it.
2 good shots by Joseph. And this one, he's just chopping it to the backward point, no chance of a run. Again, looking to just stay down in that position. But 2 very good shots played by Joseph. He's on 9 from 4 deliveries. Noel in his first over, shorter delivery, played to mid-wicket position. Square leg fielder having to run to his left. So he pick up another single. That takes the score on to 31 for 2. Joseph into double figures on 10. And the hard hitting Lyndon Lawrence comes into strike. Only 5 from 3 deliveries. And this one is hit straight to cover. The batsman, they are attempting, no, they're going to get the run as they get an overthrow there. Ball not collected by the bowler. Lawrence takes his total to 6. And Saffron Strikers 32 for 2. Requiring 106 for victory. Joseph will look comfortable. Down the leg side will be signal wide. Really bad line delivery by Jerron Noel. Yes, Noel once again to Joseph, giving some hit and hits straight. Lovely shot, and goes over the boundary for 6. Again, ball tossed up in the slot and really given the right treatment. Hit over long on for 6.
Yes, a lovely shot by Joseph. The ball just in the slot, and he's using all his power and his muscle and depositing this one over long on for 6. A good batting by Joseph.
Yeah, and he kept his shape as he played that shot. He was hit straight, and it really sealed over the long on boundary for 6. So 39 for 2 after 3 overs, and pretty expensive over. Some 19 runs was scored in this over. So good over for the Saffron Strikers. Lyndon Lawrence, he's on 6. Only faced 4 deliveries, but Joseph quickly rushes to 16 from 6 deliveries. So Thomas to pick up the ball in attack from the northern end. Casimir Thomas. Well, Saffron Strikers building some momentum. Looking to get to that score, 39 for 2. I would think we probably would see ATN maybe coming from the next end. Still within the power play, 3 overs being bowled, 39 for 2. Quite a healthy run rate, 13 runs for over. As Thomas with his first delivery to bowl to Lawrence. And Lawrence swing this one. Where this goes, over a backward square for 4. One bounce into the boundary for 4. Again, just slanting down the leg side. He picked it up and hit it easily over a backward square for 4.
Yeah, too easy, too easy. Mike Lyndon Lawrence just helping himself to 4. That ball angled down the leg side, and first delivery from Casimir Thomas deposited over the backward square leg boundary for 4.
So he moves into double figures. He's on 10. It's 43 for 2. As Jerron Noel is now placed right on the mid-wicket boundary. Thomas to Lawrence. Better delivery, push to cover. Batsman looking for a non-existent single. As Imran Joseph feeling that position came in quickly. Thomas. Again, this one is swung down the backward square for another 4. Again, strain around the pads of Lyndon Lawrence, who took full advantage and really swung this one firmly down to the backward square for 4.
Yes, again, a poor delivery there by Casimir Thomas, and Lawrence just as strong as he is, and favors the leg side. He's quite comfortable hitting these balls over backward square for 4.
So 8 runs in 3 deliveries. Score raised to 47. That's Joseph. And this is wide, hit straight to cover. Would have been called a wide. Got bat onto it and hit it straight to the cover fielder in Bishop. Thomas. Again wide, hit high and hard. Let's see, someone is getting on right. Bishop gets on right, takes the catch, and again picking up an important wicket. Lawrence looking to clear the long off and being caught by Bishop at extra cover.
Yes, Lawrence looking to go aerial over extra cover, and just spooning a high catch, and Teddy Bishop making no mistake. And this is a crucial breakthrough there by Casimir Thomas, bringing the Clove challengers slightly back in the game.
Yeah, well, just about to say that is not an over that Thomas would have been happy about, being struck for 2 fours, and just seemingly looking to bowl more leg side, and has now picked up the important wicket of Lyndon Lawrence. And Lawrence, after playing 2 beautiful shots in the over, to Thomas, picking up 1 for 8. Still have 1 delivery to go. It's 59 runs required from 37 deliveries. As the captain, Ryan John, makes his way in. So both John and Joseph had good starts in the tournament. Joseph really has played some good innings. He was also one of the players that did very well in the first edition. Now we're going to face Thomas. Giving some air, and this is hit over cover, and it goes down to the boundary for 4. Again, ball over pitch, given the right treatment, it's hit over cover, and the fielder had long off. He really had no chance, and it went 1 bounce into the boundary for 4.
Yes, Casimir Thomas losing his mark. Not a lot of rev, not a lot of variations on his deliveries, and they're just been floated outside of stump. And Michael Joseph, the quality of his play, and he's easy to get away over the boundary, and yet another boundary.
So 3 fours in that over. Thomas 1 for 12 in his first over. That's 51 for 3, and we still have 6 overs to go. 55 runs required. Scoring at a run rate of 12.75. Just required to continue at 9.17. The captain, Ronald Etienne, going to pick up the attack from this northern end, or the commentary booth end.
Or the Dabo end.
Or the Dabo end.
Yeah. My good friend Stevenson keep reminding me the Dabo end.
I don't think you would forget the Dabo end. As we look at the building just above us, just behind us. Etienne is trying to make sure his fielders are in the right position. He's bowling around the wicket to Ryan John. John is back and playing this one into the cover. They're going to get an easy single. It's 52 for 3. Joseph, the attacking Joseph comes into strike as Etienne, and he's looking to drive, comes off the edge, goes straight to that short fine leg but feeler. Anyway, to his left or to his right foot of rushing down to the boundary for 4. Again, Thomas looking to drive. And he's back looking to pull. He's hit loud appeal there as he was looking to hit me. Probably hit maybe just outside the leg stump. We're probably going to see the replay here. And the appeal went up. Umpire Roger Davis on move. Yes, just seemingly heading down the leg side. Good decision. Joseph is on 20 from 9 deliveries so far. The faces Ronald Etienne. Another quicker delivery is hit on the pad. Again, another appeal. Again, you see again to be. Again, we will look at it on the replay here.
Yeah, this one seems to be heading down the leg side.
Yeah. So Etienne once again to Joseph, and Joseph again looking for the big shot, not getting hold of it as it goes down to mid wicket, and the batsman take up a single. This has been a good over so far from Etienne. Just 2 runs conceded, 1 delivery to go, and he's going to be bowling to the captain Ryan John. Yes. To John. John goes back again, hit on the pad, and again the ball angling down the leg side, and the batsman ambled a leg by at the end of the 5th over. Just 3 runs from the over, 2 singles and a leg by. The score is 54 for 3.
Yeah, an excellent over there by Captain Etienne. I'm really pulling things back here for the Clove challengers. Only 3 runs considered in his over, and an excellent over there by the captain.
Yeah, he would just need the support of the other bowlers, and if not to pick up wicket, but you want to keep things tight. You want to build pressure, and if you can get 2 overs quickly in 3 and 4 or 5, you know, you will think that you're in with a chance, putting pressure on the team. So it will be Thomas. His 4th over went for 12. And he really want to better that in his 2nd over. It's 54 for 3. And the captain Ryan John will face. Bishop just trying to get into the right position at extra cover as Thomas. And this one is short and is pulled down to mid wicket, and he's going to take some stopping. Yeah, good work. Good work by the keeper. They're looking for 2. What a miss run out there, and certainly a miss. Well, they had 2 chances of trying to get a run out, and really was not able to get none of it. But really was good work from the fielder on the mid wicket boundary. Let's see as he run across, picked up, and rifled the return in. And really it was not collected by the bowler, and the opportunity to go to again the striker's end, and just was not able to pull out pull off the run out.
Yes, a missed opportunity there by the Clove strikers. An opportunity gonna beg in there.
So Joseph comes in the strike. And let's see for this delivery. Is a short ball again. He's looking to cut. The ball just staying down a bit there. He made no contact. Keeper didn't call it cleanly. Just seemed to be favoring maybe the left hand, probably the fingers.
Based on the reaction of the bowler and the keeper, is another missed opportunity. A drop catch by the keeper.
This one hit down to long off. Would it clear the long off? Yes, goes over long off for 6. Again, ball pitched up in the slot. And it was hit well by Joseph. And as we see the long off looking to settle on it, just went over his head. So yet another 6 that just releases the pressure. This is short and hit again straight to the fielder at point. ETN probably need just on the tide, making every effort to stop this one. So another single to Joseph. He's on 28, playing a really good hand here. 14 deliveries. It's 62 for 3. Only 44 required. That's John. Again, play to mid wicket, and the call is for 2. But I think they would settle for 1, as the fielder Noel coming really quickly. So 63 for 3. And 43 runs required, 25 deliveries left. That's Thomas, and this one is hit. And this one, let's see, goes in the air. Bishop takes the catch. Another big wicket there. As again, Joseph was looking to go down the ground. He not getting hold of it. Went high in the air. And Bishop settled on it and takes a very good catch.
Yes, Michael Joseph looking to go down the ground aerial, and just again we see another batsman spooning the ball to high to extra cover, and Teddy Bishop taking in another smart catch, and an important blow here by the Clove challengers as Saffron strikers lose their 4th wicket.
Yeah, very important blow struck. Still needing 43 from 4 overs. And the wicket of Joseph really have been striking the ball, and he's the one that really have been pushing things. And you know, Clove challengers will be really happy to see the back of him.
I think the Clove challengers are beginning to believe, Rafael, that they can pull this one through.
Yeah. With Ryan John there, and that's a big wicket, the captain Ryan John. I think all they need to do is 6 overs complete. They just need probably an over, or maybe 2 overs to be tight, where there's not much runs, and so put back the pressure on Saffron strikers.
Yes, definitely. They would need a couple over 7 and 8. They would need to be tight in these 2 overs.
Yeah. It's Gerard Noel. He's going to come in for his 2nd over. His 1st over going for 17. And really, he would want at least to be in the single figures at the end of this over. So Nicoby John is going to be facing his 1st delivery. And this one, he pushes on the offside, good delivery. So we see a long off on the boundary, extra cover on the boundary. The captain ETN on the edge of the circle. This is short and it's played into the offside. Been good run in there. And John just being hit by the return there as it was thrown to the non-striker end. And just hit behind the legs. Seemed to be okay. The captain Ron John comes in to strike. You see just a little bit of tension.
Yes, a little bit of tension. The game is there. That game is going to go down to the wire.
Yeah, we are into the 7th over. I think, as we said before, Clove Challenge just want to make sure that they probably bowl 2 tight overs. If this over can go for 5. John faces, John is back and playing this straight to the extra cover in ATN. Ball traveling very quickly. No chance of a run, but he also is one that can hit the ball really long. So Noel once again to John. John is driving. Good stop by the bowler.
Drop.
Hit firmly back and let's see the replay. He went so quickly. Let's hope we can get a replay to see what happens. Went straight back and dropped.
Yeah, in and out.
Yes, you wouldn't want to drop that catch. And Ryan John, he looked really disappointed having dropped that catch. Really would have been a big one. Well, Noel. And John is hitting this one. This one good high in the air. Someone is getting on that. ATN is coming on that. It takes the catch. And what a big wicket. Really have been good bowling there by John Noel, picking up that vital wicket of the captain, Ryan John.
Yes, an excellent catch by ATN, moving from extra cover all the way down to long off, and clearly shouting, it's mine, and a good catch and a very good blow there by the Clove challengers, getting the wicket of Ryan John, and the Saffron strikers losing their 5th wicket and in a bit of bother.
Yes, certainly. Really has been good camera work there. Even as we saw ATN, you know, very, very focused as he go to that delivery. And you could see that they picked up every moment of it until the ball dropped in his hand. A really, really good catch.
Yes, kudos to the cameraman, and some good footage there.
So 64 for 5. We still need 42 from 19, but a very important wicket of Ryan John being out, caught by ATN of the bowling of Jaron Noel. Certainly Clove challengers must feel now that they have a chance. Kem Charles. What he's not going to face is Kobe John. Quicker deliveries, push onto the offside, and the ambles are single as ATN once again in the pitcher fields. And that completes the 7th over, a very good one. Noel finishing with in his 2 overs, he picked up 1 for 19. Only conceded 2 runs in the over.
Yes, and a good over, an excellent over by Noel. Two runs, and most importantly, the wicket of the captain of Ryan John, and Noel pulling things back there for the Clove challengers.
So interesting game on our hand. Casimir Thomas completed a spell of 2 overs, 2 for 21. Noel 2 overs, 1 for 19. And Joseph seemed to be the one that is going to continue. He had his 1 over, he had 1 for 13. So I think all they would be looking for here now is to bowl another tight over. It's 65 for 5, 41 runs needed from 18 deliveries. And certainly it's a game that can go anywhere. But Clove challengers really be hoping to pick up victory in this game. Joseph going to bowl to John. Let's see what happens. Down the leg side, a really bad line there again from Joseph. You want to cut down the extras as much as possible at this important juncture of the game. And Joseph, they just train down the leg side.
Yes, Joseph seems to be a fierce competitor, not want to give anything away, and he must be disappointed with this delivery.
Yeah, what is important here is line and length. You know, you have to be, try maybe to bring the ball right up. Again down the leg side, poor bowling by Joseph. And the score moves by 2. 2 extras. 39 required. Really ill-disciplined bowling by Imran Joseph. So he's up to the wicket again to bowl to John. Again, John looking to pull. Again, not getting hold of this, but even this, you could see it heading down the leg side. And maybe if John was inside of the wicket trying to play it wrong, could have easily beat the short fine leg. We picked up 1 in the process. 68 for 5. Kem Charles comes in to strike. He'll be facing his first delivery. That's Joseph to Charles, and Charles looking hit goes up into the air. Going to be a simple catch as it goes to backward point. Again, looking for the big drive. And really not in any position, just swinging there and not getting hold of it. And an easy catch taken in that backward point position. And Joseph picking up another wicket.
Yes, Saffron strikers going deeper into trouble and losing their 6th wicket. Joseph picking up the wicket of
Kem Charles.
Kem Charles, yeah. Kem Charles, the wicket of Kem Charles. With the score in 68 now for 6, requiring another 38 runs of 16 balls. I think the Clove challengers would probably be the happier camp right now.
Yes, certainly they have really pulled their way back. I just need to cut down on the amount of extras that's been bowled. Jevon Andrew replacing Kem Charles, and he's going to face his first delivery from Joseph. Another short delivery, and he's looking to pull. Made no contact. It's 68 for 6. We have 15 deliveries left. 38 runs is required. And Imran Joseph in the 2nd over so far. 2 for 16. And Saffron strikers just finding it a bit difficult. As Joseph. A slower delivery, straight back to the bowler, and carelessly misfield there. And the batsman actually ambled 1 and really probably should have been looking to rush for 2. But Andrew is off the mark with 1. It's 69 for 6. Nicoby John comes in to strike. It was a tense period. A game that can go anywhere. Joseph to John. Again, Joseph is bowling down the leg side. Really, really ill-disciplined bowling. Let's go move to 70 for 6. Joseph 2 for 18 in the 2nd over. I just need to get his line right. I think trying to swing that ball, slow delivery, and he's down, and it's driven down to long off. And John pick up another single. 71 for 6. Imran Joseph in his 2nd over, wearing the number 17 shot. Actually, it's Andrew that played that ball. No, John is in strike. Slow delivery. Again, he's looking to swing and making no contact. And the ball just stays in front of him, and that completes the 8th over. The 2nd ball by Joseph ended up with 2 for 19. It's 71 for 6 at the end of 8 overs.
Yes, Joseph, an indifferent over there by Joseph, conceding some three wides and not really the over that the captain T10 would have required from his bowler Joseph. But he's saying that I think Clove strikers are sensing victory here with a run rate of over 17. It would take some doing.
Yeah, it will take some doing. So really, they're really in the advantageous position. 17.5. The current run rate is just 8.88. The captain Ronald Etienne He's going to bowl his second over. And this will be a critical over. This ninth over. Still 35 runs needed. And so the field for Etienne. Short third man. A backward point. Cover on the boundary. First delivery. Driven straight to the field at the extra cover. Cover on the boundary. Extra cover on the long off. As Etienne wrong the wicket. This again is driven again to the fielder at the extra cover. Take a single. Won't be too perturbed with the singles. He's going to bowl to John. Quicker delivery, John looking to swing, hit on the pad, and he's given out, looking to swing. Low appeal by Etienne. And the umpire judge here, he's hit in front, so against Saffron Strikers losing another wicket as we look back here. Losing another wicket. It's 72 for 7.
Yes, pretty adjacent. The batsman looking to hit that one over mid-wicket. I think this ball kept just a shade low, and was going to hit the leg stump, and the umpire making the right call there. 72 now for 7. Clove Challengers sensing victory.
Yes, they are sensing victory. Just 9 deliveries to go, and they are 72 for 7. And good blow struck by Etienne. He's a sort of bowler that is miserly, really under normal condition, does not give away much. And in this sort of situation, with his experience, he would really want to make sure that this overs does not go for much. So he picked up 1 for 3. He's in the second over. And he's going to bowl to Thomas. Josh Thomas, again looking to drive. Where does this one pass? He's going to run down to the boundary for 4. Let's see, it's 4 byes. Yeah, this one probably just stayed down a bit. And the keeper was not able to gather. And it passed him and went down to the boundary for 4 byes.
Yes, Etienne keeping this one relatively flat, and the keeper had no chance of collecting this one.
Saffron Striker lead a lot more than that. Again, he's looking to cut, makes no contact. So 7 deliveries left. And they could begin to breathe a sigh of relief. As Etienne. Another short delivery hit in the air. Well job short of the fielder. And the Bishop coming off the boundary. Pick up another single. End of a very good over.
Yeah.
From Etienne. 77 for 7 at the end of 9 overs. 29 required from 6 deliveries.
Yes, Roland, Etienne, the captain. Crony, do you think that this is the best bowling figures of the tournament? 2 overs, 1 for 4 from Etienne.
Yeah, but
it might well be.
His best bowling tournament for sure. I'm not too sure if it's the best bowling in the tournament so far. I think the person would have picked up 3 for 2, someone in one of the games.
Okay.
I think Pascal would have picked up 3 for
2. Well,
3 for 6, 8 or something like that.
An excellent and over by Etienne.
But this has been a very good over. And really, we need to see boundaries from ball 1. 29 needed from 6 deliveries. As Darren Ned, he's going to bowl the final over. And he'll be bowling to Thomas, Josh Thomas. He's up to bowl to Thomas. A quick ball going into the body. Thomas having some difficulty there, and that ball just played out on the offside. Really would be a refreshing feeling for Clove Challengers.
Yes, definitely. They were under pressure.
Yeah. As Thomas. It's quiet period. Just 5 deliveries to go. Bishop coming in from off the cover boundary. Into covers. Net ball. Ball played down to long on. Batsman ambles another single. So really we can confirm victory for Clove Challengers, except there are a number of extras and sixes being hit. Net over the wicket, and this one is way down the leg side. A really good effort by the keeper, and wide signal by the umpire.
Yeah, we would deliver it by Ned, angling down the leg side, and the wicket keeper making a very good stop.
Saffron strikers 80 for 7. Andrew on 2, Thomas on 2. Darren Ned. He's up to the wicket ball, and this one again keeping a little bit low. Thomas just looking to give himself a little room to hit through the covers, and making no contact. Really strong bowling performance by Clove Challengers. Looking to pick up the first 2 points of this tournament. And he bowled him again, looking for the big swing is Thomas. No close shot, and ball just crashes into the stumps. And the Saffron Stripers now losing the 8 wickets. It's 80 for 8. Just about 2 deliveries to go.
Yes, Ned picking up the wicket of Josh Thomas there. Josh not in no position really to hit the ball, and just losing his wicket.
So 9.4 overs been bowled. 2 deliveries to go. 26 runs required, and it has been really a welcoming victory for the Clove Challengers. Levan Lewis, the batsman, now taking strike, and he will have just 2 deliveries to go. Darren Ned, so far 2 for 11, and he's up the bowl to Lewis. Lewis plays it down to backward square, and the batsman just ambles a single. And the score moves to 81 for 8. Really has a strong performance by Clove Challengers. Did very well to defend that 106. 105 being scored. As Ned, should be the final delivery of the inning. And this driven straight back to Ned. And there's no chance of a run. And that completes the inning. Victory for Clove Challengers, really by 25 runs. And John, it really have been a good display by the Clove Challengers in their bowling attack.
Yes, a comprehensive victory in the end by the Clove Challengers over the Saffron Strikers. Clove really needed this victory to keep them alive in this tournament, and they came and I think they batted decently today, putting a total of 105, and they came out with the belief that it could have been done, and the bowlers stuck to their guns. I think they bowled pretty well. They fielded decently. They took the catches, and they deserve this win.
Yeah, they definitely deserve the win. It was really a better batting display by the team. You know, I thought that we saw people like Teddy Bishop coming in his own a bit, you know. T10 didn't come off in this particular game. He have been the one that have been standing in the middle all the time. He didn't come off in this particular game, but you know, I think certainly they played a better game today. And then we see the bowling attack. You know, it was focused, and I do believe that they did a pretty good job, and they deserve to win today.
Yes, quite rightly so. Crony. They deserve winners today. You could actually see that when they came out, they had that self belief. But it's good for the actual tournament that that Clove come out and actually doing the business today.
Yeah, very good for the tournament. I mean, up to this point in time, it's very difficult to see, to call a team that you think will go ahead and win this tournament, because what is happening on all the teams that lost so far. And one would have think that Saffron Strikers, and that they would have defeated Bailey Blasters in a game that you probably didn't expect them to win, but they would have played well, and it's one of the teams that you look at as one of the top teams.
Yes, Crony, it just says that, in this version of the game, and in particular this tournament, you know, you cannot count a clear winner yet. You cannot count any team that is way in front. We saw yesterday the Bailiff Blasters defeated the Ginger Generals, and today the results was reversed, and today the Clove Challengers, who have yet to score a point, winning today. So it's good for the tournament going forward. Really impressive performance by Clove Challengers today.
Yeah, it all goes well to make this tournament really a competitive one. So Saffron Strikers requiring 106 for victory, 81 for 8 in their 10 overs, and really all the bowlers would have bowled well. So you look at the scorecard. It was probably exceptional bowling by everyone. No, Saffron Strikers, Lawrence was caught by Bishop, bowled Thomas for 14. Campbell caught by Ned, bowled by Joseph for 4. Douglas, LBW, Ned for 6, and that was a big wicket when Douglas would have went. Then we had Joseph caught Bishop, bowled Thomas 28. He played a good hand. Ryan John caught ATN, bowled Noel. John, Nicobi John, LBW, ATN for 4. Kem Charles caught Forsyth, bowled Joseph, no score. Andrew not out 2. Thomas bowled Ned 2. And Lewis not out 1, the score at the end of 81 for 8. Uh, 81 for 8. Now we have someone on the yes, as we continue in terms of the wickets. We had the first wicket fallen at 6, second at 16. There were 3 for 47, 4 for 63, 5 for 64, 6 for 68, 7 for 72, and 8 for 80. Joseph, 2 overs, no made 19 runs, 2 wickets. Charles, just 2 deliveries, and he was hit. Quite unfortunately, we hope that he's okay. Ned 1.4 over, 12 runs, 2 wickets. And we had Noel, 2 overs for 19 runs, 1 wicket. Thomas, 2 overs, 21, 2 wickets. And Etienne, 2 overs, 4 runs, 1 wicket.
Yes, so Clove Challengers winning by some 20 runs, 22 runs, and really a good performance by the Clove. As we are about to get Raphael Crony downstairs to do the man of the match presentation. So we'll just go through the batting card. Lyndon Lawrence has caught Teddy Bishop, bowled Thomas for 14. Campbell was caught Ned, bowled Joseph for 4. Dylan Douglas leg before Ned for 6. Joseph was caught Bishop of the bowling of Thomas for 28. Ryan John was caught 18 of the bowling of Noel for 3. Nicoby John was LBW to 18 for 4. Kim Charles was caught foresight of the bowling of Joseph for without scoring. Jeval Andrew was not out on 2. Josh Thomas was bowled by Ned for 2. Levon Lawrence was not out on 1. And Martin did not bat. So again, the Clove Challengers winning this encounter against the Ginger Generals. So tomorrow we have two matches on for you tomorrow, April 12th. Ginger Generals will come up against the Clove Challengers. That game is scheduled for 11:45, and at 2:30 p.m. where the Cinnamon Pacers will take on the Nutmeg Warriors. So it's been a fascinating day of cricket. 3 matches played today, and as we get ready for the post-match presentation, we join Crony downstairs. As we welcome Stevenson Worm.
Yes, I'm sorry I left you as a lone ranger. So Clove Challengers. Bishop with 24 of 25. Ned, of course, also chipped in. And we're going to be waiting for the just the closing aspect there. Rafael Crony's got that coveted little trophy in his hand there. And Cherise is down there smiling, lady. She's ready for us. It's over to you, Cherise, will you?
At the culmination of the final match here today, we saw the Clove Challengers coming out victorious against the Saffron Strikers. Doing the player of the match presentation here this afternoon, we have Mr. Rafael Crony of the Grenada Cricket Association, and he's going to present to Mr. Teddy Bishop of the Clove Challengers today's player of the match, scoring 42 runs and taking 2 catches. Welcome back, Teddy, and congratulations on a much-needed win for the Clove Challengers here today, your first recorded win of the tournament. What do you think this win will mean to your team at this point?
I think, first of all, I want to thank God for giving us this victory. I think this will help the team a lot more, giving us confidence for the upcoming game. So I think a very important game to win here.
Okay, and being man of the match today, how does it feel for you being an integral part of your team's quest for victory?
Just going out there and performing for the team, I think that's most important, and also in the field, just trying to back up whatever total we made, so I'm grateful.
Okay, thank you very much and congratulations once again.
Thanks.
Thank you so much, Cherise. The man of the match award they're going to Teddy Bishop, obviously deservedly too. So the Clove Challengers, they've won by 24 runs, and I dare say, John, it's nice to they've gotten off the mark.
Yes, they played well. They played decent. They batted very well and bowled decently. Good areas, good lines, good most importantly, they took some very good catches.
Very nice. So tomorrow, God's willing, we've got our lineup. Let me tell you who are on. Ginger Generals will be coming up against Clove Challengers, and then the Cinnamon Pacers will be coming against Nutmeg Warriors. So the first match would be at 11:45, and later on at 2:30, Cinnamon Pacers will be coming up against Nutmeg Warriors. Well, it was a real pleasure having you with us today to bring you a triple header, in that we started very early in the morning. Tomorrow, God's willing, we start at 11:45 for our first match. It was an absolute pleasure bringing you the matches carded today. And John, as usual, although admittedly I left you alone for a little while, I just was attending to something there, but you carried on very well. So viewers, listeners, wherever you are, thank you for joining us, and we look forward to a great day tomorrow, God's willing. Until then, have a good one.
energy. The world runs on it every day.
Good morning. Welcome to Soul.
Hi.
Hi.
And when we put the best of the Caribbean together with the energy we harness, everything runs so much smoother. Because at the end of the day, it's all about connecting people.
Happy birthday, Dad.
Soul, wherever your journey begins.
Live from the stadium that delivered that memorable and emphatic win to the West Indies, Grenada, comes the Dream 11 Spice Isle T10 2.0 cricket competition. 30 matches, 14 days of exciting T10 cricket action. 6 teams, only one will be champions. See the likes of the Spiceman, Andre Fletcher, Devon Smith, international players Kesrick Williams, Alec Atenes, and more. Support your team. Love the game. Dream 11 Spice Isle T10 2.0 cricket competition. April 5th to the 18th. Grenada National Stadium. Pure Spice of the Caribbean.
The biggest and safest summer festival in the region, August 8th and 9th. Let's go to Grenada for Spice Mass. Call your booking agents and get your tickets today.
Imagine having the home of your dreams. Imagine investing in that piece of property you can call your own. Imagine finally doing that home improvement project you've always been thinking about. It's time to stop imagining and start doing. Let the GUT Credit Union help you take the first step with fantastic rates, affordable repayments, and reduced legal fees. Make the move. Get better terms on your mortgage. Use your home equity to make those dreams a reality. Act now. There's really no place like home. GUT Credit Union. It's where you belong.
I too have felt the impact of this pandemic and miss the days of being able to socialize with the freedom we once had. But it is in these times that we must come together to fight as one people through getting vaccinated and doing what's right. I am Aruna Neptune and I am fully vaccinated. Play your part. Keep yourselves, your loved ones, and your community protected. Spice Mass. Here we come. It's our time again.
Have you ever seen a job cooking oil down and Tanya log in the same pot? Neither have we until now. But we guarantee there is a whole lot more amazing things to see on your next trip to Grenada. And if you encourage someone to book an adventure to our island paradise, then you can be one of the winners of special prizes compliments the 473 Connect program by the Grenada Tourism Authority. Sign up at experts.puregrenada.com/473connect.
Somerset Mountain has this amazing 55 acres of complete rainforest estate, organic, natural environment. We believe that when you come to Grenada, there's so many things to explore and see, and you can come to Somerset Mountain and volunteer.
We do organic farming. Tourists could come in and enjoy themselves up here.
You can plant trees, you can pick fruits, you can harvest spices with us, and you actually give back to the island.
We have that great atmosphere. So I think it's a great place that tourists will love to be, and they will enjoy themselves as fully as you can.
We have an awesome team of agriculture workers here at Somerset Mountain. When you come here, you get to connect with Mr. McIntosh and Mr. Richardson, and you leave here as a friend. You know, you become very close to people, and here will always be a home away from home, and you're always welcome back.
Welcome to Somerset Mountain. Come and join us in voluntary tourism.
Deeply rooted in our rich ancestral traditions. Spice Mass, the return, a celebration of life.
Welcome to Spice Mass 2022. Reviving the spirit of our ancestors through our traditional mass. Jab, the unique celebration of freedom, drenched in black. Feel the power. The rejuvenating sound of pan. A display of colors in fancy mass. And the rebirth of calypso and soca music.
The biggest and safest summer festival in the region, August 8th and 9th. Let's go to Grenada for Spice Mass. Call your booking agents and get your tickets today.
Energy. The world runs on it every day.
Good morning. Welcome to Seoul.
Hi.
Hi.
And when we put the best of the Caribbean together with the energy we harness, everything runs so much smoother. Because at the end of the day, it's all about connecting people.
Happy birthday, Dad.
Seoul, wherever your journey begins.
Live from the stadium that delivered that memorable and emphatic win to the West Indies, Grenada, comes the Dream 11 Spice Isle T10 2.0 cricket competition. 30 matches, 14 days of exciting T10 cricket action. 6 teams, only one will be champions. See the likes of the Spiceman, Andre Fletcher, Devon Smith, international players Kesrick Williams, Alec Atenes, and more. Support your team. Love the game. Dream 11 Spice Isle T10 2.0 cricket competition. April 5th to the 18th. Grenada National Stadium. Pure Spice of the Caribbean.